High aspiration and expectation. Just 1 point required, and a brighter future is in the bag. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. And that gets things running.
Alessandro Costacurta, he doesn't have what you'd call a classic centre-back's physique, does he?
No, but his game is never really about athleticism, power and the physical stuff. He never has to let it be.
Yeah, it's interesting because he's still become considered one of the greatest defenders of his time. How's that?
Well, it's characteristics like leadership, his class, his tenacity. He's now on perfect reading of the game and all done with immaculate discipline.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Nicely shaped ball. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, cracking ball. Can he finish? They want to be quick to recover this. He's trying his best to keep it in play here. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. And we have our very first corner. And here's shapes to shoot! It's their second corner of the game. Kukchu goes short. And the finish! Oh, it's gone in! And look who it is! He leads the way, he leads the way again! Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, Peter, this now poses the question of stick or twist. Do they immediately...
Oh, smashing header! And the header is disappointing in the end.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Donatoni. De Bruyne can see things others simply cannot. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Raul.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And Hakimi. Rodrigo. He's had it taken off him. Played out to the right. He's found the way. Haaland! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Oh, it was such a clever pass that flummoxed the defence, and it could well be revisited, this.
Carvajal gets a good foot in there.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Yeah, he's offering an apology for that. He needed to deliver a better ball.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Just the goalkeeper tries a shot! They've scored! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring!
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
So that's two now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really...
Shot, surely!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Haaland. Van Nistelrooy.
Now, can they get him away? Donatoni is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
All right on the edge of the penalty area. What's he giving here? No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area. So he's plotting something before playing it in. Oh, brilliant stop from Courtois! He takes a shot! Yes! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. And he's done it again. He's got his second. 3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Rodrigo. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier.
And the shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Still no way through.
The defending here is resolute.
De Bruyne.
Van Nistelrooy. Rodrigo. Raul. And it's Kakitani. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Kante really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here. It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Costa Curta. And there's the end of the first half. Well, that was as one-sided as it gets. Only one side have shown up here, and they're just tearing it up at will.
Well, they're in a great position, Peter, so why stop now? I would say keep going, keep at it. They've done everything right so far, so they'll want to keep things that way.
Really has been an astonishing game, peppered with goals. You cannot help feeling that the second half will supply more.
And we are already promptly back underway.
It's gone out for a throw-in.
Beckham.
And this is Kakitani. It's a promising position.
Aimed in towards, he rises!
He got the hard part right, but the rest wrong.
There could be trouble. And the shot! He scores! Players ecstatic, fans delirious. This is utopian. An act of charity gratefully received.
Oh, how can they be so careless, Peter? It's too casual. They were never going to get away with that kind of sloppiness.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Baresi. It's Albert Ferrer. And it's Beckham. And here's Van Nistelrooy. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped. They've got to make this nice and quick.
And he welcomes it in. And this is Kakitani. He's got away. Saliba did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And that has been clubbed away.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just...
Can he finish?
Brought out the best in the keeper.
Oh, such good technique as well. That was exquisite. It's a real shame he couldn't find the finish after that.
So, third corner of the game.
chance! Oh, wonderful! What a goal! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And there's your hat-trick hero. He is simply indefatigable.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
It's become a case of men against boys.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Pass somewhat off target. Rodri. Now it's Kokchu. Nicely weighted ball. Donatoni.
Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet.
Beckham gets a foot in here. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And here's the chance to counter.
Kokchu. That has been slung wide.
Showing good feet.
Oh, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick.
Well, they're struggling to cope with a pacey dribble because they've not been at it as a team. I think the collective pressure needs to be better all around. Well, great position for a cross this, Peter. Now to get good contact on it.
Oh, terrific save.
Well, that was just asking too much of himself from there.
And it's De Bruyne. Now that looks a decent ball.
And he's picked out the run. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball.
Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Oh, good spread. Carvajal. That's an imaginative pass. Can he latch on to this?
And that's another good win of the ball.
Saliba.
De Bruyne.
Haaland.
And it's Conte.
Now, what about a counter-attack?
Raul has created one goal already.
Dink through. Courtois claims comfortably.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but
It came to nothing.
Substitutions taking place.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
so it looks now very much a done deal, just waiting to seal it.
Well, it's pretty clear which team is on the way up. What a performance when we've seen so many teams just crumble in similar situations.
Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Ambitious ball here. Neatly clipped into space.
It's Kakitani! Keeper always had the measure of that.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
And now a sudden chance to counter.
Added time.
He'll try to keep this alive. Passing is crisp and sharp. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Now it's roll. Spread neatly. And that's that. A statement win on a crucial day, and now major tests await.